Pokemon Infinite Fusion, a fan game where you get two Pokemon, fuse them together into something awesome. Today we'll see if we can beat the game only using starter fusions. We're also adding a couple rules and playing on the much more difficult modern mode. Let me know in the comments your favorite Pokemon fusion, and don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. Let's see if we can hit 50 likes for post game, and let's jump right in. We're going straight in with a box of starters up to the 4th gym, plus Pikachu and Eevee thanks to the Let's Go games. We fuse up a Storm, and now it's time for our first real battle with our rival Blue. With great ease, we beat his Shinx, but his Eevee was a different situation. Put you on fire? Oh wow, he ate. Whoa, okay, why are you eating this? What's going on here? What type of Eevee you running, man? What type of Eevee you running? There we go. There we go. Now you're really on a time limit. Dang. What? This Eevee's been eating its vitamins or something. Why is it so tough? Yeah, there you go. We get to the Pewter City gym where apparently the gym types change as well. What we got? That's a Steel type. We defeat Aduck with Vine Whip, but his Ace Steel Jr. was no pushover. But neither was our Piparita. With the combo of spamming Bubbles and Synthesis for healing, we chipped the little monster down until... Come on. Come on. Oh, stop spamming that. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah, you did take me for granted. With Brock out the way, we hit up Mount Moon where starters evolved, some Team Rocket grunts were knocked around, and some machines exploded as well. You know, the usual Mount Moon experience. Now in Cerulean City, we face Blue once again, with the only issue being his Eevee fusion because man, this thing was not going down. With him out the way, we face Misty, and this is where the modern mode of the game starts revealing itself. She uses ice types, which aren't really a problem until her Lapras fusion comes out. Super tanky, water and ice, and even though we have grass and water to lower ice's effectiveness, it also has a wing attack to counter them. So after some training and a little strategy planning, we quickly take out Glary and spam Smokescreen on Manris so that Ivy Turtle can come in with the Leech Seed Poison Stall and some Razor Reliefs, barely defeating it. We sneak aboard the SS and then stomp out Gary's team to get the TM cut. Lieutenant Surge and his impossible gym puzzle is up, and he uses fighting types, which aren't really a problem until he brings out Koffaloom and his monster of an ace, Houndlade. Koffaloom is part poison type with Levitate, nullifying our ground moves and hitting pretty hard with Clear Smog. But while that's a minor annoyance, Houndlade can just two-shot most of my party and always outspeeds us. Eventually, Prinleaf takes out his first two Pokemon, we set up a Reflect to boost our team's defense, and we just keep attacking, hoping it dies. Oh my goodness, this, please, Marstall, yes, yeah, eat it, you freaking edgelord, get out of here. Oh my goodness, why was that? This is ridiculous. What are they pulling out here? Go back to your normal Thunder Buzz thing, man. We get through Rock Tunnel into Lavender Town's Pokemon Tower where Blue awaits us once more. After thrashing his team, we watch an old man get kidnapped. In response, we go to the sewers of Celadon City with gym leader Erica, and some of our team members were going into their final evolutions. Things were looking up and I was feeling good until Giovanni came. And this fight was brutal. His Honchzing was a poison type with Levitate, so ground moves were out of the question, again. But that's not all. Meet Kekon. Super fast, super strong, has the protein ability, so it only knows stab. So after a quick grind section with a couple more final evolutions, we faced him for like the 5th time. Despite the training, Honchzing, his first Pokemon, was able to knock out half of my team, which was finally defeated by Empoleon's Brine. Then Kekon made the mistake of Dragon Tailing into our Swamp Terra that lets out a powerful earthquake, allowing Empoleon's Brine to wash it up. But with those two major threats out of the way, the rest of the team follows suit, except for his Ditto fusion that transformed into Empoleon, dragging out the battle more than it needed. Okay, it's a... What is this thing? A Steel and Grass type? And all my fire types are dead. No.
5 minutes later.
Oh baby, hit yourself one more time. Yes. Yes! Screw you, Giovanni! Oh my god, that should not have been so hard. Screw you, man! With him out the way, we go battle Erica and her bug types, which was a much easier time for us. We return to the Pokemon Tower to fight this nightmare demon and... Alright. Oh! Oh no! Oh no, bro! Oh, I'm gonna have to. I'm so sorry. Now it's off to Fuchsia City to face Koga's Dark Gym. And we bring in Ferrotile to cut through his Rurok's illusion with Fury Cutter. Then punch our way through his next two Pokemon until Weerion comes in as another poison type with Levitate. It whittled the team down until Empoleon stepped in and with a long drawn out battle finally brings it down with Petal Dance. We go liberate the Silphco building until Blue stops us in our tracks. We almost beat him first try, but then our final Pokemon, Blaziken, had to face his Lampcell, which is part Ghost type and has Flash Fire, so we couldn't do anything to it. Luckily, after some quick leveling and some adjustments, we burned EQ Toxic Salt and punched our way to victory. We step up to Giovanni, and I was pretty glad that this was a double battle with Blue. His Aegigus goes down with a flamethrower just for Kekon to come in with the Earthquake, knocking out our Pokemon. From there, Honksing exclusively Sludge Bomb my team, so Blue defeated Kekon with a Hyper Voice. Then we finally could come in and wash away Dozer with Brine. With the day safe, we faced Sabrina and her fairy team. Togatails was pounded by Earthquake, Marikyu was washed away by Surf, but Silvor's Focus Blast takes down our ace in the hole, Empoleon, so Typhazard flamethrowered it down, leading to our ace Clefix, which luckily was part steel so we can melt it down too. On Cinnabar Island, we go tell Blaine to do his job, and he took that personally. Most of his Psychic type team were not much of a problem until... Now, the only issue is... there's more than one issue now. So yeah, just like Houndblade, this thing can two-shot our team or one-shot with Swords Dance. Venus Toys was able to suck it down, son, but... No, you don't get that opportunity. You don't get that opportunity. Surf him, surf and turf. Crap, I screwed myself. I didn't know if he had any more potions left. Quick attack, bitch. Yeah. We surfed to Mount Ember to stop Team Rocket one final time and actually beat King Ghidorah pretty easily. His gym was a bit tougher, especially with his Kaffa King that knocked out our only fighting type against his normal type team. Despite that, we charged it with Flamethrower and the rest of the team fell as well. Blue faces us once more, where thanks to our levels, it was a complete and utter one-sided battle. Going into the Elite Four, I was feeling pretty good. The last couple of battles weren't bad. The team looked really great, and then we faced the first Elite Four member, Lorelei, and she definitely set the tone of how this was gonna go. First off, she mainly runs water over her usual ice type, and her Polyon, while it's nothing against Swamptera's earthquakes, it sets up rain with drizzle that lasts the whole battle, which I think is kinda unfair. We run through her team as she does to our own until we're on our final Pokemon, and she brings out... Alright, last Pokemon. Whoa! Okay. Revealing the little gimmick the Elite Four have. Each one has a legendary fusion on their team. Even though we got leech seeded back due to a lucky magic coat she pulled off, Minastoise was able to stand tall and stall the hell out of it, giving us the win. Next is Bruno's rock types. And the real issue in this battle wasn't his Diablo 4 legendary fusion, it was the sandstorm that lasted the whole battle, and his annoying Krayluff that has Storm Drain and resisted my grass moves. Raytheon comes in with a Leaf Blade to his Marorior and some damage to Armazor so that Typhusar can finish it off with an Eruption, just to get hard-walled by Kingdron and smacked out the battle with Crabclaw. Empoleon dances it away, then is lost in Aerodon's Eruption. Swamptera beats it with its wood, then his little pest Krayluff comes out just to run away. Minastoise lands a Toxic and it couldn't do much to our Blaziken, so we bulked up, close combat its rock bird friend, then punched it in the face. Now, while the other two just had one problem Pokemon, Agatha's whole team was a problem because she ran poison types, which really beat a good amount of my team. Also, most of those poison types come with Levitate, or could have grass moves just like Clefairy over here. There were so many issues, from her Clinkfish that does nothing but set up toxic spikes and spikes, her super fast, super strong Croagnon, to her freaking Mukho fusion that flies, or all of her Pokemon having black sludge to heal, so it's quite literally pick your poison. This effort took some move switching, training, and some strategy. We lead with Typhusar to erupt on that stupid fish since it's part steel type, with Croagnon coming out to outrage, forcing us to do as much damage as possible. Raytheon comes with one purpose: get the static off, which it does. Now Swamptera can outspeed in an Earthquake where she makes the 200 IQ play of switching in Arnex. Clefairy faces our Empoleon in a stall off, which we always win, then is promptly burned down by Housing's flamethrower. Blaznape comes in bulking up and laying out some close combats on Housing and the crippled Croagnon. Mukho descends and Blaznape gives one final blaze kick before fainting to Venoshock. Venusaur stood tall against the corrupted Rainbow Bird and stalled it out with Leech Seed and a couple Surfs. You know what? Nothing wrong with protecting. Nothing wrong with protection, bitch. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Like the video. Let's go. Now it's time to face Lance. Lance was the pinnacle of pain in this game. Just like Agatha, his whole team type had a big advantage over us being flying, but not only that, most of them outsped, could really two-shot most of my team, had a diverse move pool, and some top tier items. So eventually we had to back up and not only re-strategize and grind up some more, we had to do something that I haven't done since my Pokemon Reborn days. Eevee Train. Now the team was ready to take down the Tyrant of the Skies. Venusaur tried to face his Togaflame with a Leech Seed stall, but a U-turn into Volcangia that walks right into a Toxic. We quickly switch into Swamptera to crush it with quad super effective rocks. Septidactyl comes in, so we switch into Raytheon, tanking both Leaf Blade and Sky Attack to land a paralysis via Thunder Wave. With the Wild Charge, Raytheon goes down and Typhusar burns it to a crisp with Flamethrower. Snorcore comes in and we switch into Venusaur, but a poison boosted Facade knocks us right out. Swamptera starts summoning rocks to the point where Snorcore is switched out, but even his mighty Togaflame fell to our rocks. The Dark Knight rises, Dark Pulsing Swamptera and Fire Blasting and pulling him out. However, its damage from its Life Orb puts it in KO range for Blaznape's close combat. We give Snorcore a taste of it before we fall to Earthquake. With the hopes and dreams of all its fallen teammates, Typhusar goes all out with an eruption, and his final Pokemon, Agament, also felt the volcanic fury of another eruption attack, finally defeating Lance. Now it's time to claim the title of champion from our rival, Blue. And we were a bit under level, which was kind of the only reason we ever struggled against Blue. So after a quick level up, we face him. Ninsharp couldn't do anything in the face of Typhusar's Flamethrower. Then the God Cat Luxius comes in for a powerful Retaliate, knocking us right out. Swamptera lets out a powerful Earthquake, bringing the God Cat to its knees. Then his triple starter fusion comes out, so Venusaur comes in for a Toxic stall, but is promptly knocked out by close combat, but gives Blaznape an opening to attack with acrobatics to defeat it. Blue brings out Haxman, so we respond with Raytheon coming out to survive an outrage and land a Thunder Wave into a Wild Charge. Even though it goes down, Swamptera comes out to outspeed and crush it with rocks. Reunion stood no chance against our Earthquakes, but Shanvile lands a crit Blizzard, freezing us to the bone. Empoleon comes in, and despite the type advantage, we hit it with the Rock Tomb Brine combo, washing it away. The game is over. Okay? This game's over. I've won. Stop struggling. Just go down. Just go down. GG. With that, Blue is defeated and we have beaten Pokemon Infinite Fusion Modern Mode only using starter fusions. Don't forget, if you enjoyed the video, give it a like, share it out, and sub to the channel. Let's hit 50 likes for some post-game stuff, and comment down your favorite Pokemon fusion. Also, check out how we beat Pokemon Infinite Fusion only using legendary fusions by clicking this video right here. You won't regret it. And with that, this is Star Gaming, and I'll see you in the next adventure.